Hello friends, it's Astro here, and welcome back to the delightful Shivery Timbers, where this monorail that I started to set up last time, I think this is probably unnecessary, really. I'm not sure if we really need this, but I'm going to continue. I'm going to carry on, and I hope that's okay. I hope you don't get frustrated, because I mean I'm getting frustrated at the moment because this is not doing what I want it to do. Right? If I do it like this, then look how awful that looks. I mean, really, that's pretty gross and disgusting. So let's. I'm gonna have to rethink this whole situation. I'm gonna have to rethink it and replan it so that it actually looks good instead of what it currently looks like, which is very, very not good. Maybe I'll have to. I'm gonna have to move it somewhere. I'm not sure what to do, honestly. I'll tell you what, I mean, it doesn't need to be there. I could put it anywhere. It's friggin' noisy as heck, though. It's super noisy. Maybe... I'll tell you what, maybe let's do it like this. And we'll have it so that it connects between these two roads. Yeah, this is a better way to go. Yeah, this is totally a better way. Alright, we got this. Where are we? Here. Monorail with double roads, and we'll come up to, like, there, like that. So that road links to there. And then we can have one that comes down like that, and that road links to there. Good. But what we're going to do is we're going to pull this guy at about here. So it then comes out like that. That's better. Yep. Now, where do we want this to go to? I reckon we need to get up and through underneath here, and then through this gap. Yeah, this is going to be great. Alright, cool. Up through here. Alright, and then across this road somehow. There we go. Wait, is that at road level, or is... No, it's elevated. Oh, I'm liking this. I'm very much enjoying this so far. I mean, I got so distracted by it last time that I'm going to have to cut some stuff out of that last episode, or cut it in half. Although, if you're watching this now, then that's already happened. So, you know, don't worry about it too much. Just know that I am aware that I had an episode that ran a bit longer than usual. And, you know, I'm hoping it wasn't too bad. I'm hoping it was still quite enjoyable, and everything was totally fine. So, hang on a second. What's actually... I mean, we should probably think about what these monorail stations are going to look like, right? Monorail station, and that just goes next to a road. Okay. Monorail station with road. It goes actually on a road. That's pretty great. Frack, they're noisy. Oh. Oh, man. Monorail Metro Train Hub? Oh my god. I'm not sure if we need all of this crazy stuff, kids. I think maybe we can just get away with having a a monorail station, I should say. In the bottom of this neck of the woods. It's going to demolish a couple of buildings here. But, you know, that's alright. I reckon that's going to be good. It'll be a good way for people to get in, and there's a bus station right there. People are a bit upset about it, though, because it is a noisy thing. Should we have one, like, here next to the bottom end of Bob? Yes. And then one here on the Dong? Yes. And then on the back end of the B? I think... Nah, it's fine. Alright, now we're going to do it. We're going to carry on with this. I'm committed to this. I may tear it all out later on in utter frustration. Like if it's too noisy or something like that. Which, let's face it, it's probably going to be. Because, you know, I utterly haven't really thought this through, really, have I? But, it's okay. It's fine. Let's prune all of these out. And we'll redo them where they're supposed to be. Because I think where they currently are is not the greatest. And I've just realized that I have just blacked out half the city. Which is not great. Not great at all. Let's get some power back in. Like this. Yep, okay, great. And then we can go out, and then up, and then down to there. That should do the trick. But we do need, I think, to get this double connected in a couple of places so that we don't have a situation like that again. Because I am going to be chopping and changing things. I kind of don't want things to get, you know, to lose power. It's kind of a bad idea. Right. That's taken care of. That is linked. We should probably link this guy this way as well. Just like that. To the toll road there, and then from there it goes down to that end of the city. And these guys are done, and that's taken care of, and that's all done, and these guys are happy. We may as well have another link to them just in case. Great. Okay. Now, where were we? Here we go. Get back to this again. So, we've got one metro station, or a monorail station here. We've got the monorail line that then comes up this way, and we can have that connect to here. Good-o. We can have that come out of the back of this station. We'll have it go straight out and then curve out from there. The next station's up there, so we come across this road. And curve just in like this. Ooh. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. And then this way, we can go straight like this, and we'll just start pushing a curve onto it and go around the corner like that, and then to there. Good-o. And do we want one up at the top of the B, or is this as far as we're going to push? I think this is probably as far as we really need to push on this guy. May as well, while we're at it, we'll have this loop up and around, up through here, and we'll just see if we can do this without breaking anything. But what I'd like is for this to then turn into kind of a loop that goes up and out of the city. We do have to demolish a tree, which is a bit of a problem. We're getting the space already occupied problem. No, there we go. Okay, we got this. We got this. And then we'll go this way, and we'll just squeeze it very gently in between these guys. We may as well, you know what? We may as well have one just here. Just here. And then we can loop this guy like that. Loop this guy up and over the highway. And then we can just go all the way down around here. Down across the highway here. Yes? No? Yes? Because we want to get to there, right? How do we get... okay, let's go around over the top of this highway here. All the way down here. Is that straight or is it curving? It is curving. Okay, great. You know what? We can just bring it straight in. Actually, we'll bring it into about here, and then we'll have it curve a little bit tighter, and then connect in. There we go. That's pretty nice. Ish. That's... no, you know what? I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's going to be good. Look, it's going to create a bit of additional noise, but I just want to be ahead of public transportation before it becomes a problem, rather than after, if that makes sense. I think it's probably a good idea. Okay. Anyway, so let's get some hot pipes running down there to heat that all up. We may as well upgrade these ones as well. I'm not sure why I wouldn't have done. But there we go. They can now heat up the power station. I guess the power stations don't need heat, but this firehouse here, they finally now have central heating, which is great. Okay, monorail time. Bonk. We'll have a stop here. We're going to go to here. Doot. 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 And then all the way back around to there. And then, can we do another one going the other way? Is that a thing that one can do? Create a new line, and we're going to go back around the other way. I always like to do it like this, just so that if people need to get from here to here, they don't have to path all the way around the entire city to get where they need to go. And then we can complete that. And finally, we can get some bus stops in this area down here. So we can just do a bus line that starts here, and we're going to make it go all the way and stop every second block in this direction. Right, and then the same blocks on the top end. Boop, and doot, and complete. And then we're going to have another one that comes from this side, and it stops at every second block on this way, but it'll stop on the, you know, alternate blocks. Just like this. It'll actually be a little bit smaller because of the fact that it's not quite stopping at the same amount of places. But that's fine. I guess there's a difference in the number of blocks that we need. I'll tell you what, we'll have another one there, and then we'll stop that there. And that should take care of pedestrians potentially participating in working in this area. Theoretically, that should do that. I'm hoping that that's what that's going to do. That doesn't need to be connected, but I feel like it should be. Okay, great. That's taken care of. Everything up here is taken care of. We've made a bit of noise for people, but hey, it's great. It's a monorail station. We serviced 273 passengers last... Whoops. 273 passengers last week, which, I don't know about you guys, but that's pretty good. Hey, look, here it is. Whew. Oh, there's a green one. Awesome. Can we do a follow on this? Oh. I was too slow. But that's okay. The monorails, I mean, look, there's people in there. Look at them all. They're all milling about and doing things. Good on you guys. Well done. And I'm sorry to these people here whose balcony just looks into the monorail station. That can't be terribly pleasant, but look, honestly, you're standing in the way of progress. If you expect to, like, not have stuff built around you when you live in somewhere that's so high-risey that, I mean, oh, look, let's get some cool tilt shift action going on in here. I mean, these are still fairly, wow, actually they are fairly good, these ones. Wow, okay. And this guy here, I mean, it looks like rubbish because it's got that, like, tenement-style tiny window thing going on. I like this red one here. That's quite nice. That's got a bit of a New York sort of vibe to it. We got, what is this crazy thing? Wow, that's a funky one. I can't really zoom any further in on that. And then these ones are all fairly bland as well. But I'm hoping that as time goes along and as people get upgraded, these will turn into big, shiny steel and glass monstrosities. Perhaps if we want to push this a little bit further, we need to put some parks in here for them, yeah? Speaking of parks, the park residence, the Hemlock residence. I don't know. I'd love that these buildings are still called the such and such residence when they're a whole tall building, but you know, that's always fun. Here we go. Parks and plazas. Let's get some delightful parks in here. We'll get some snowy parks because of, you know, what this area is. We'll have a snowman park. Excellent. That'll start to help things out. We should have an ice sculpture park as well, and I think that should be next to the hospital here. Excellent. That looks lovely. Let's have a little look at that, shall we? Oh, delightful. There's a bear and a unicorn and a reindeer, and then some smaller little peoply ones around. No swans, though. I would like to have seen a swan. But that's okay. I think that's pretty good to get us started. Should we have a curling rink in the city? I feel like it's probably a fairly good idea because everyone, as we know, in this town is all about curling. It is the national pastime. A skating rink, a ski lodge, and a fire pit. Alright, I think a skating rink. We should have a little skating rink in here somewhere. And we'll have it nestled in at the top end of town. Or can we squeeze it in here? Oh, we can. Right here at the corner of this road. Right, so you're going to come down Garnet Street here. And you're going to see people out on the ice, skating around, enjoying themselves, doing little pirouettes and things. Oh, that's delightful. There's even a child person. Oh, this is lovely. With a big Christmassy tree out the front with the things on it and the whatnots. Oh, man. This is such a delightful game. Isn't it? And I'm so thrilled. I really, really am. We need some parks in the center area here, though. But we're a little bit space poor. And I kind of don't want to bulldoze anything. So maybe we need, like, a large park right? A really huge one. Park with trees. What is this? Plazas. Parks Plaza. We could have a plaza. Right? No? Maybe? What's this guy? Magica theme park. Wow. That is huge. Should we have that in town? Dare we? We're doing it. We're doing it, Ghost. Look at that. Look. Ah, wow. Look at that. And it's got a little Magica dude. It's got a roller coaster. It has these delightful pillars at the front here. Oh, man. Everyone is going to go nutso for that guy. Oh, isn't it spectacular? I'm really loving it. And there's like, I've never built this before. I'm so thrilled. It looks awesome. Oh, wow. And look at what it's done for us. These guys are super happy now. I think we need one more park. What are these? Tourism and leisure. A snowmobile track. Oh, maybe not. Ice hockey rink? Ice hockey rink. That's probably going to be... That'd be pretty cool. What's this? Props. Nah, I don't want any props. We could have a marina. But I think just a regular park up this end. Or a botanical garden. That'll be nice. Bam. Donk. Yeah, wow. Man, Caleton is looking amazing right now. These guys are super duper thrilled. I mean, we could do with a little bit more happiness down this end. I want to pump this to the max. I have a little merry-go-round here as well. That's great. I think it's because they've got a noisy, bloody tram stop, or monorail stop right next to them. It's probably why they're a bit upset. But that's fine. That's fine. They can just go to the park instead. Okay, let's do a little bit more piping here, because these guys aren't connected. So we'll get those connected up. That's all fine at the top. We've got one house here who's not yet been connected up to hot water. So we'll get that connected there. And that's it. We're Dunsky. Got the city looking freaking amazing right now. Everyone is super happy. Let's run through it. Water was fine. Garbage is great. Healthcare is pretty good. It's not too bad. Emergency services is great. Crime, mostly good. We've got a few bits that are darker green. Education, not great. Lots of people... Oh, that's... okay. Elementary, fine. That's good. High school, pretty good. University, bad. But we can now do this. So I think... Oh... I mean, it doesn't need to be in there, though. Does it? It could be... Like... We could put it into Bob's neck of the woods. I mean, we don't want to give everything to Carlton here. We could put it up here. We could... Huh. Could have it down, like, on the waterfront here. And there's... Oh, there's tram stops down here, aren't there? Yes, there are. So people could catch the tram to get to... Okay, where's our nearest tram stop in this area? There's one... It looks like there's one right here. Well, there's a bus stop there. Is that a tram stop as well? Let's find out. Where are we? The cable car? No. This? Yes. So there's a bus stop and a tram stop all right next to one another here. That looks like a absolutely ideal place. Modern Technology Institute. Donk. Ooh. How big is the bloom on this? Like the entire city? Yeah, okay. The entire city can now go to university. So this forms the beginning of... Yeah, look at it. Right on the waterfront, looking out, tram stops and bus stops right in front of it. All looking after these people, getting people here. Hot dogs as well. I'm pretty stoked with how old MTI is looking so far. Ding ding. Awesome. Oh, man. Okay. So that's going to take a little while to kick in. But we now have capacity for 4,000 citizens. And I can already see little arrows starting to float up all over the place. Because apparently, 7% have now been able to go to university. We have 5% of our people who are highly educated. 42% well-educated. And we've still got 21% that are uneducated entirely. Which is not that great. I think it's people, like, right in the center of, like, the CBD here. That's interesting. Alright, we'll have to keep an eye on that. We'll definitely have to keep an eye on that, but this, I'm thrilled about. This is going to start happening. That's interesting. The Bob Ross bungalow is actually one of the most educated areas, by the looks of it. But I suppose that's where we built the high school. So, you know, that's serving that area really well. These guys here are the Dumbos that we kind of want to be working at the industrial zone. Because we do need, well, I mean, ideally, we want this to all upgrade to cleaner, you know, cleaner industrial. Industrial that's, like, making, well, I say cleaner, I was going to say that's making smartphones and stuff like that, but that's not really that much cleaner. In fact, that's probably worse. Okay, so this, I'm really happy with at the moment. I think that traffic, right now, traffic is actually back under control. And there's a few little hotspots as you enter into the city. But for the most part, it's pretty good. Right? I mean, there's... Oh, scheiße. That's pretty bad. And this is bad. All the way down to here. It's bad. Alright. Last thing before we go. I don't want to make this highway. What I'm going to use... So that's highways. What I'm going to use is like a very large... Should we turn this entire area into a one-way circuit? I feel like we could, but I'm probably going to be best off with bicycle lanes. No. I'm probably best off making this medium roads with, yeah, 4-lane with parking spaces. No, I don't want parking spaces. I want turning lanes. Is there a 3-lane with turning lanes? Asymmetrical road. 4-lane road. There's a 2-way with a painted median. Okay, now I want to have turning lanes because I want as many people to go through here as possible. So what we're going to do is we're just going to replace this all the way down like this. Please tell me that I've left enough space. I have not. But that's okay. I can just move that power station. And we'll have this all the way down like this. And here, oh man, that's pretty delightful. I'll tell you what, we'll do this back road as well. We'll have that looped all the way around. We do seem to have some kind of line, bus line that was there? No? Is it because I'm upgrading the roads around these lines and they're getting confused about where to go? Maybe. Maybe. We'll have to come back in a second. Damn, I'm going to have to move the hot pipe, the hot water pipe, plants as well. Which is not great. And let's get them going this way, and let's upgrade these ones this way, all the way back to the highway. And then we'll go all the way, big roads, all the way in like this. I think that's good. I think that's going to be great. Yeah, cool. So then that has 3 lanes when you get to the intersection there. Cool. I'm happy with that. Very happy. Okay. So, I can see that I've broken power again. We'll just have to reconnect that there. And that. And then that's fine. We did have the redundant route as well. But there's a few spots here that we still need to check out. First of all, one of these needs to be moved to here. And then this guy needs to be moved. It's not going to fit, is it? We can move it here. No? Yes? Just there? Yeah, that'll do. Move it there. Free that spot up. We can get it reconnected to the pipe network. Just straight down like... No, I don't want to upgrade. I want to use the pipe tool. We'll go straight like that. That's fine. And then we can upgrade this road, which should be good. So let's get our upgrade tool in here like that. Taken care of. Everything's fine. Oh, were those broken? That was power getting broken. Very well. Okay. Good. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. And we've got cops screaming about all over the place to look after things. But this whole neck of the woods down here is starting to look pretty good. You know, people can... I mean, how many people are using this? 358. That's not bad. I'm pretty happy with that. And then these ones, so they start to see a bit more ridership. 285. Anyone? 134. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think that has helped us out quite a bit. Later on, we can look at putting in like a metro link, But I just kind of wanted... I haven't built a monorail before. I thought it'd be something fun to experiment with. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're enjoying this series. And I hope to see you again next time. Thanks, guys.